What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of Captain's Corner. My name is Ryan.
And my name is Connor. The Yankees have finally made a move. So have the Red Sox. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So, Yankees, we traded for Ryan Weathers from the Marlins, a left-handed starting pitcher. Dylan Lewis was like the main piece that we gave up.
Yep.
Decently touted prospect. I saw people saying like, yeah, but like nothing crazy. And I think that it's so hard for prospects to pan out anyway. So anytime you can trade 4 minor leaguers or 2, 3, 4 minor leaguers for a starter or a major league player, I think it's a win. But what are your thoughts on Ryan Weathers?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't give up any of our top prospects. And the one that you talked about that is a little more highly touted, he's an outfielder, and we don't really have any spots open for him in the MLB.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Judge is going to be here for years if we do get Belly. Trent, whatever, but we have Spencer Jones, Dominguez.
Spencer Jones has literally been waiting at the doorstep, and Dylan Lewis literally no shot.
Yeah, unless they get traded, but he really had no MLB future for us. It seems like. So I feel like who cares? And we get a good pitcher out of it. I think Kruger, his ERA is in the 4s. Last year it was like a 3.9. But he has good stuff. His fastball gets hit a little bit. He can reach upper 90s. Really good curveball. It's really good just insurance to get us over the hump until we get other people back from injury. Cole, Rodon, etc. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of I don't see how anyone could look at it as a bad trade. 100%. I mean, we get more pitching insurance, and honestly, it opens up some trades too if we want to get rid of Heel or Will Warren, which we'll talk about that in a little bit. So I feel like win-win, baby.
I agree 100%. Yeah, if anything, he's just, when everyone's healthy, he's a tail end guy to, like you said, give some insurance, or he goes to the bullpen and yeah, his stuff. Speaking of, I got a little video we can watch. This was an outing from last June. I think he went like 5 or 6 scoreless. Yeah, I feel like it's always nice to just kind of see some highlights of guys that come over. I mean, you're not always watching the Marlins, so.
Nice slider there.
Yeah, I think from what I've seen so far, his changeup's really good. His sweeper, I think that was a slider. Yeah, there's the sweeper. That looks really good. And then he can touch 99, which I feel like in today's league, anytime you get above 97 for a starter, that can be really good.
Yeah. No, I mean, he has good stuff, and he's only 26.
3 years of control.
3 years of control. He's been getting better each year since he's been in the league.
Injury history isn't the greatest, but I mean that's literally a risk you take with any player. So what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I mean he's at least healthy now, exactly. So he'll help us in the present. We can even flip him if we don't want to trade Heel or Warren.
There he is in the Yankees gear. No, I agree. I was going to mention that we could. He's either a safety piece if we do trade a Heel or a Warren, or he just moves right along. He does was it the Twins, or I forget who signed Jhonkensy Noel, and it was the Orioles maybe. They signed him and then released him like 2 or 3 days later. And all I saw was the memes from, I think it's like the Simpsons, like they walk in, spin a couple times, walk out.
Yeah.
If that's Ryan Weathers' journey with the Yankees and it ends up getting us a Freddie Peralta, thank you very much for your service, Ryan. But I'm not upset to have him if he is going to be a starter for us in the beginning of the season and then just be kind of a floater sort of guy.
Yeah, and even if we don't trade anyone, still Freach, Littler, Weathers, Will Warren, it still lengthens, our rotation, as of today. So, just good insurance piece.
Absolutely. Well, welcome to the New York Yankees, Ryan Weathers.
Ryan Weathers, welcome.
I don't know if you've seen, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it, but I tweeted, I think it was yesterday, the clip of his his catcher just drills him in the head. I'm sure you've seen it.
No.
You'll definitely have to go check it out. Yeah, I guess he was like throwing down to second like after the warm-ups, and he just obliterates Ryan Weathers. You'll definitely have to do it. But yeah, that kind of blew up. I just said welcome to the Bronx, Ryan Weathers. Not a great clip to use. I was kind of like trolling a bit, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well, hey, Austin Wells won't do that.
Yeah, I think that's actually what some of the comments said. Like Austin Wells and our catchers won't do that. Although Anthony Volpe is known to hit you with a stray. So
yeah, but he's not our shortstop. So
well, that'd be nice. Yeah. So Ryan Weathers, great move. The Yankees finally did something. I think that's kind of a sigh of relief a little bit for Yankees fans. I think that a lot of them aren't like ecstatic about Ryan Weathers, which I totally get. They're like, I think you should be happy, but I think, okay, you're not ecstatic, but it's at least like, hey, the Yankees are awake. We're willing to do something. I think that's kind of what we should be feeling right now.
I think we're willing to do something. He helps now. And if we trade, he's good insurance, so he kind of opens the door for other moves. So I feel like there's really nothing to, I don't know, to say bad about it. It's just an overall good move.
Which is crazy you say that because Gary Sheffield Jr., Gary Sheffield's son, he tweeted yesterday, the Yankees did not get better today. I think that's crazy to say.
I don't understand that. I mean, I get he's not like a major, needle mover.
But we needed that. Like,
sure, but it's insurance.
Exactly.
And he does have high upside. He's 26 with good stuff. And like you said, even if when everyone comes back, there's not enough room for him, high 90s with good stuff, he can be a great bullpen piece.
Exactly. He reminds me of like Mark Leiter Jr. if he could actually throw hard. Like that's kind of what he reminds me of. Because Leiter Jr.'s like off-speed stuff was pretty good, but he threw like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball and like would always get lit up. But yeah, I don't know. I think we did get better. Very happy to see the Yankees make a move. Hopefully there's more to come. And then today we get news that our arch nemesis rival, the stinky Boston Red Sox, have signed Ranger Suarez. Now, what's your initial reaction to that?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Crochet, Suarez, Sonny Gray as a 1-2-3. That's pretty fucking good.
And then they got who Brian Bayo and then Conley early potentially. I think Tanner Hawk's going to be back soon. I think Carter Crawford back. Like sheesh. They got some good starters. Yeah, they really went out and got a certified number 2. Could be a number 1 on a lot of teams. And yeah, Sonny Gray is great. They really upgraded their starting rotation, which sucks as Yankees fans. It does.
And as a team with a lot of lefties, another like lefty powerhouse, don't love that. Don't love that.
Yeah, me neither. Ranger Suarez is kind of a strikeout machine. His moving stuff is pretty nasty. What I will say though is he did tend to struggle with velo at times. So, I mean, as Yankee fans, we can only kind of pray that isn't there and not everything's clicking with him. But yeah, I have a lot of friends that are Phillies fans, so I was kind of in tune with them last season. And he was good. So that's a great addition for them. Yeah, I mean, just tough, but we're still in the mix.
Hopefully. So, I mean, I guess this kind of leads to the next topic. If we do go out and get another starting pitcher, then that feels a lot better.
Absolutely.
And we were talking about possibly trading Heel or Warren. There's been some Freddie Peralta rumors going around lately. What do you think our odds are of getting Freddie? What do you think that package looks like?
I think that something inside of me says like I can see like I can see the move being tweeted out. I could see the news breaking. Freddie Peralta does come to the Bronx. Part of me is like, am I hoping that? Yeah, but I also just think that like we make one big move at least one big move every offseason. I think Freddie Peralta makes so much sense. I think the Brewers could get from us either Heel or Warren. I don't think it would take both of them. I think it would take one of them, probably Heel, along with just some more prospects. Maybe someone a little bit of more merit too, like not a Jones, but I don't know. I'd have to go through our prospects, but I think Heel and company is what it would ultimately take.
Yeah.
But I would be ecstatic about that because then you're working with a good rotation to begin the season, and you're getting a Rodon and Cole back later on, which that would be exciting. And I know the lineup is still looking pretty rough, but with a rotation like that, at least you can be excited about something. So,
Yeah, I mean, couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, starting the year, you'd still have Peralta, Fried, Schlittler as a 1-2-3. I mean, sign me up for that. And then when everyone comes back, how would you even construct that in terms of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Like, I'm sure, right, Rodon 4, Schlittler 5. How do you order Fried, Peralta, Cole?
it's crazy because if they were all healthy in their prime, obviously Cole's one, but he's coming off of Tommy John. He hasn't thrown in a while. So I think that might automatically put him at 3. And then I think just Fried was our guy last year. So I think it would go Fried, Peralta, Cole, Rodon, Schlittler, which
Disgusting.
It's unbelievable to think like Cam Schlittler, our rookie flamethrower, is our 5 spot. Rodon had a great season. He's all the way down at 4. Like that's a playoff rotation if I've ever seen it. I mean, geez.
Oh yeah.
So
a short series having Fried, Peralta, Cole as our 1-2-3.
And then
I mean, is there any other team that would have a better 1-2-3 than that?
Arguably the Dodgers, but
fuck the Dodgers.
and on it's like it's arguable. It's like those 3 versus Ohtani, Yamamoto, and I mean they've Blake Snell now. Like
yeah, they're good.
Really good, but
I mean that 1-4, including Glass now against our 1-4, very comparable at least.
Absolutely. So
don't look at the lineups.
No,
don't do that. We're not doing that right now.
Not even close. But we do have the best player. We have the best hitter. That still seems like arguable, but we have the best hitter.
We have the best hitter. I think statistically, he's the best hitter by far.
No, 100%. Yeah, Ohtani just is also.
He's the best player.
I totally forgot about that. Like he had so many historic appearances last season. Like one where he like threw and had 10 Ks and also like hit. Did he hit 3 home
runs? Yeah,
like, that's actually unbelievable. The crazy World Series game, he reached base 9 times. Like,
yeah,
I don't know, but yeah, that rotation would get me excited. But then that leads us to the next conversation: is this pitiful lineup that we're still working with? And when I say pitiful, I know it's bad. And it feels disrespectful to Judge, Chisholm, Ben Rice, Stanton, even like those guys. But we've talked about it a lot before. It's just tough because each move we make, which just is really the first one the Yankees have made, it kind of lends itself to like, oh, where do we now go? But now that we get Weathers and there's a potential pitching trade, it's like, okay, so we are willing to make moves. There's no reason why we shouldn't bolster this lineup. We're still in talks with Bellinger. We're in talks with Bo Bichette, maybe. Those are probably slowed down a bit. Tucker, I'm not really sure, but
I really doubt we're gonna get Tucker or Bichette.
That's what I'm feeling like, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like Belly's back on the table. Yeah, we offered a 5-year, $155 million deal.
Come on, Belly.
Take that. I said 5 years, 150.
Like, are we not enough?
Are we not enough? And I get it. They're negotiating. And we'll see. They're still gonna negotiate that last little bit, whether it's like opt outs or an extra $5 million or $10 million, whatever it is.
Get it done.
But it's got to be close, my guy.
Get it done. That does so much. Losing Bellinger, which it just changes everything if we just get him back. Like that's just it's like oh fine, like we have a good bat that we can just have in the lineup again, and it sucks because we would just be losing Bellinger. Like it almost doesn't feel like we're gaining them, but with all these offseason talks, it's like God make it happen.
Yeah. Now I wanted to ask, even if we do get him, do you think that's enough on the offense? Because I just personally, Volpe, McMahon on the left side, don't want either of them.
No.
I mean, as like your like postseason starters, McMahon had a decent postseason. Whatever, he's a great fielder. Volpe's not on the team in my mind. So, what do you do there? Do you think we make any more moves, or is that it? We just get Belly and I mean, that's basically just the same lineup.
Yeah, which is scary. It's so tough because like what I want to do versus what I think they'll do are so different. Like Volpe and McMahon currently are the guys on that side of the field, but it's like I think I'd be a lot more excited if it was Cabby and Ahmed Rosario. Like or even if there was just like a healthy mix of those four guys. Like one day you get Cabby McMahon, you might like I think that would make me be a little bit more excited just in terms of like seeing who's better. Just because the leash we've given Volpe is the longest I've ever seen. McMahon's really just a great glove, but
I do think McMahon and Rosario will probably kind of platoon, but still, but
yeah,
continue.
yeah. But then the Volpe thing, it's like I just don't. It's hard to get excited when you have him in there. But I don't know. I think we could make a move, but I could also see us completely not worrying about that.
Yeah. I really think that if we did get Belly and trade for Peralta, that would be our off season. Which I mean, adding
Can't be upset.
can't be upset with that. But as someone who wants to win the World Series, I feel like that one extra move would just be the icing on the cake. And that's we're talking like we already have Peralta and Bellinger. Neither of those have happened yet. So. Yeah. Hopefully they will, but
Belly has been a struggle, so who knows? But yeah, hopefully they do.
Yeah. Now, I have a question. If we trade Luis Heel and some other prospects, no like outfielders, let's say, say it's Heel and like Rodriguez. Is it Rodriguez Cruz? Is that the highly touted pitching prospect for us?
That sounds right, Rodriguez.
Something like that. Sorry if I got that wrong. If it's like those two and then some like no-name prospects, we still have Dominguez and Jones on the team. Jones is, I feel like trade value is at an all-time high. He killed it last year in the minors. Dominguez, it doesn't seem like we really trust him. If we have Belly, Grisham, Judge, are we really going to give Dominguez? Are we just going to keep him on a bench / platoon until next year when Grisham is off the team? It seems like we could make another big trade with one of those people as the head. And if we did that for like a shortstop, that would be beautiful.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think that. I think that Dominguez's value. I think it's probably very, very high considering he's 21. So most guys still aren't like most, even high prospects aren't really close to having as much playing time as he has. He batted 260 last year, something like that.
He wasn't a bad bat.
No, not at all. He had a 3 home run game. So I mean, if you're another team, you have to be thinking like he's still developing. He did it in the majors, and he had a successful season. His value's high, like you said. Jones is as high. God, you really hope that they're at least looking and shopping these guys because, like we always say, Judge is 34 years old. Like the future, who knows? Garrett Cole's coming off Tommy John. He's like 35, 36. Like it's either these guys are like, we can't keep saying like, oh, Spencer Jones is the future. Like he's going to be like 25. He's like 26 or something. Like at some point it's like either play him or ship him for something that's like we can use. So I hope that we would make a splash with them. If we got, I mean, if we don't get Freddie or Cody, like blow it up. Like I don't care who I see playing. Like as long as I get to see Aaron Judge hit 55 home runs and our rotation comes back and is healthy and they're really good, who knows what happens. But if we do get Freddie, if Cody comes back, I think you have to make that splash. You have to get one more really good bat and like really try to win it. But
yeah, because I think that would be the piece that would put us over the edge.
agreed.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't something that you kind of just touched on. Aaron Judge is 34. I wanted to just address some of the fans that I saw in the comments. I saw a few posts about Freddie Peralta rumors and people saying, "How could we possibly give up Luis Heel for Freddie Peralta for a rental? How could we possibly give up Will Warren for a rental?" Aaron Judge is 34 years old. Freddie Peralta is a bona fide ace. Did you see what we just did with Soto? We made it to the World Series. What the fuck are we talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What are we talking about? Cole freaking fucking Peralta, okay? Imagine that in the playoffs. 100%. What are we talking about? You're so fucking stupid. If that's your concern about like a low level, Will Warren. Do you see him being? I love him as a depth piece. Do you see him being anything more than like a 4 or 5 starter?
No.
What about Heel? Maybe a 3.
Maybe a 3, but he's had control issues his entire career. We've never really seen his ceiling.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, especially when we're talking about Will Warren Heel, like you just said. Like Will Warren, he did good last year. Don't get me wrong, but like it really felt like he pitched to contact, and you had to pray some innings that we got the big double play. And then we saw so many games where he didn't get it, and we're down 4-0 in the second inning. And then Heel, great stuff, but just can never control it or put it where he wants. I agree with you 100%. I don't care that he's a rental. As long as Aaron Judge is on the team and he's getting older, you have to have a win now mentality. Like,
what are we doing? Cole's 36.
Yeah, coming off TJ. Like,
should we wait till next year when Cole's 37 and Judge is 35?
Oh, that's so scary, man.
Should we wait 2 seasons? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I'm with you. I think you give up basically whatever it takes to get Peralta. Like,
yes, which I understand within reason. Blah 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 blah. Yeah. Whatever.
We're not
Who
giving
cares?
As Jones, Heel. We're not throwing Lombard at them, but do what you got to do.
Do what you got to do. You literally just got Weathers, and I saw people saying like, "Oh, he has a career like 4-something ERA. He's a nobody." He could take Heel's spot and let us trade for Peralta.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know that's a lot of prospects, whatever. Prospects normally don't pan out.
Yeah, like I'd love to hear the percentage of prospects that actually pan out. Because it's so funny. You hear people they're like, "Oh no, we gave up Dylan Lewis." It's like, what are the actual odds? And like forget him not having a pathway. But what are the actual odds? And I hope this gets clipped in like 8 years when Dylan Lewis wins the MVP. What are the odds that Dylan Lewis ends up being a good professional baseball player? Low.
Yeah.
Look at Jason Dominguez. Like he was the most talked about, and God forbid he's not bad. And he's
the Martian baby.
He's still 21 years old, but like he's the best of the best, and he's still struggling to get playing time on a team where we're starting Trent Grisham. Like, there's levels to this stuff. Like, I don't care if we give up 4 prospects and get a guy who's shown he's a good starter for the Marlins. Like, do that every time. I literally don't care.
If getting Weathers allows us to get Peralta, anyone who's saying that this isn't a good trade, I want you to no longer be a Yankees fan.
Yeah.
And I mean that. And anyone who's saying keep Heel over a year of Freddie Peralta while Judge is in his prime, you should root for another team.
Yeah, you're not a Yankee fan at that point.
Go back to high school. Go back to middle school.
Yeah, yeah. Go
Try and
back to
learn
high school.
something.
Go back to high school, kid.
Kid. I don't know. I really don't get that mentality. I understand it in theory, but also you're dumb as fuck.
No, because like you said, look at Soto. Like we gave up a lot for Soto, but he
You
took
got
us.
Michael King.
He took us to the World Series.
He took us to the World Series. You don't think Freddie Peralta pitching 7 shutout in a playoff game is going to significantly increase our chances to make it to the World Series and win
Exactly.
World Series games?
Exactly, and get us to the playoffs in general. Because now you're talking about 2 aces on the mound, while Cole and Rodon are getting like healed. So
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. But then I have to remind myself that the internet, the internet's the internet.
it's not real. None of it's real.
It's not real, and people are dumb in general. So,
Exactly. Now, one last thing I want to do before we hop off. This is going to be a quick one. It was really just to address the Weathers trade and kind of talk about what this could lead to. I put this together maybe in 30 seconds. So we can't really. I had some crazy things in my mind, but I'm just going to pull it. It's
all right,
like random. It doesn't really make much sense, but at least there's going to be some talking points. So this is 4 different potential lineups that I quickly constructed.
okay.
So the top left, what I had in mind, it's Grisham, Judge, Jazz, Stanton, Rice, Dominguez, Wells, McMahon, Volpe. That's if we do nothing and don't get Bellinger back. Love the. I'll even say love the first 6, hate the bottom 3. And Dominguez, like when I say I love him, it's like he could not pan out. But I love and Grisham. It's actually I really just love 2 through 5. Let's just
2 through 5 strong. I like it.
I love 2 through 5. But everything else is a huge like what if. Now on the right side, this was we get Cody but what I will say on the top left, I imagined we did trade for Freddie.
Yeah, and we'll take that.
So it's like at least we did something. Now top right, we have Bichette, Bellinger, so those 2 we get. And then we have Judge, Rice, Stanton, Jazz, Volpe, Wells, Grisham. And then, of course, like Volpe and like McMahon and the other one, you can trade them out for Cabby or Rosario if that's what you think is going to go down. Bottom left, such a random lineup, but God, it'd be sick. We have Rice, Judge, Tucker, Stanton, Jazz, McMahon, JT, Volpe, Grisham.
Did JT just sign? Or is that a rumor?
I don't think he signed yet.
Maybe I'm thinking of just like a random rumor that I saw.
He may have, but I don't think he did. And then Grisham, Judge, Jazz, Stanton, Rice, McMahon, Spencer Jones, Anthony Volpe, Austin Wells. That's my Pits of Fire lineup.
Your Pits of Fire.
Pits of Fire. That's like, dear God, like, but it does remind me of a question I wanted to ask that I just forgot as I said that.
I'm looking at bottom left. I mean, definitely put JT at 6.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, the
Lefty, righty, lefty, righty, lefty. And then, honestly, McMahon would be 9 and Trent 7. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. What was the question?
But honestly, that's a pretty fucking good lineup. I like the people in that lineup.
Yeah, no, that. Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk about Kyle Tucker. Did you see the contract the Mets offered him?
Wasn't it like 3 for $150?
Insane.
Crazy. We could do that. We're not going to do that.
We're not going to do that. And listen, Kyle Tucker is an amazing player. I don't know if he's worth that. I don't think he's worth that. Now, if I'm a Yankee fan, I'm like, yes, please give him whatever he wants. But like really looking at his numbers last year, like his second half was so poor compared to his first that like I'd be scared a little bit to throw 50 mil a year at a guy.
Yeah, I mean, I guess hopes are that he had a wrist injury in the second half, and if that was bothering him,
the Mets don't have even a decent rotation. Their rotation's pretty awful, and like they're ready to throw 150 at Kyle Tucker. I don't really get that.
I don't know what the Mets are doing. whoever knows what the Mets are doing.
Yeah, honestly,
Um, yeah, Mets are going to be interesting.
they always are. They
Yeah,
lost. They got Luke, our glorious king. They got
they're
Devin.
just the Yankees, like
They're low key our farm system a bit.
a little bit. Yeah. Um, I really like that lineup. Can you put them back on the screen for 1 sec?
Yes, of course.
Bo, Cody, Judge, Rice, Stanton, Jazz. Now that's a 1 through 6,
That's nasty. That's a
and Bo's
great.
an actual leadoff.
See, if that's the 1 through 6, then it doesn't make the 7 through 9 hurt as much. But like when you have like a Dominguez and a Grisham in your 1 through 6, and then you're dealing with Wells, McMahon, Volpe, that's where it's like, ugh.
Yeah. Now I do think Trent will go up to 7. Volpe 8. Wells 9.
Mm.
But besides for that, that 1 through 6 is perfect.
Mm-hmm. That would be.
Um,
It's a pipe dream, but
I mean, is it? Can we have the ammunition to trade for Peralta? Okay.
mm,
Now, would you do it if it was like Heel and Dominguez?
that's where it gets like that's. I know we were literally just talking about do whatever you have to do. Probably, but I don't think Dominguez. No, I don't think Dominguez because Heel is still Heel. Like we said, Heel could be a 3 starter, but like him combined with Dominguez, I don't think I'd want. Dominguez is too valuable for a 1 year rental, in my opinion.
Now, what if it
There's
was
got to be so
Heel,
many other things we could do though.
what if it was Heel Dominguez and then we extend Peralta?
That I feel like would be worth it because considering we're not even playing Dominguez anyway.
Yeah. Now, I kind of that does feel steep, but I mean, honestly, in the end, I would be okay with it if we signed Bellinger and Bichette.
Yeah.
Go
Oh, yeah.
all in.
That'd make it feel a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, just look at that lineup in the top right.
It's
Bo,
beautiful.
Cody, Judge, Rice, Stan, Jazz, Trent, Volpe, Wells. I mean, that's a fucking fantastic lineup. And then with the pitching rotation we have the ammunition. Let's get Peralta. We're gonna sign Bellinger. I truly do believe that at this point because I don't think we're offering Tucker that much, and we have to get someone. And if
Yeah,
I see another rumor about Harrison Bader or Luis Robert, I'm gonna kill myself. So
the Bader talks are crazy.
I don't even want to acknowledge them. So we're getting Bellinger, and can we please get Bichette?
That's technically like that's one move, that top right lineup. Like I know it's technically two, but like Cody, we should get him back, especially like with where our talks are now. You don't hear too much about other people being really in on him. Like I feel like it's likely we get him back, and then you're just going after Bo Bichette. I don't know.
I would love Bo Bichette. Just fits leadoff so well.
We
And
don't.
really, like, look at the way that like just extends the lineup.
I know, like Jazz at your 6. God,
That's beautiful, dude.
insane.
I would love that. Yeah, please get Cody, Bo, and Peralta. What a fucking offseason that would be.
God, we need it.
Do I think we're gonna do that?
Probably not.
Probably not. But
You never know.
we can wish. We can hope.
We can wish. The Yankees really surprised me last offseason. Like I was so disappointed not getting Soto, and then bang, Max Fried, bang, Devin Williams, bang. Did we get Cody last offseason?
I thought that was two. Last year was his first full year. No, did we have him for half a season?
Wait, no, because last season
won
was Soto. No, last year was his first year.
Yeah, it was.
So last year we got free.
That was in the off season.
Yeah.
We traded Cody Petit for Bellinger, right? By the way, that's a crazy fucking trade.
Wait, Wait, what do you mean we traded Cody Petit for Bellinger?
Wasn't that the trade? It was just a straight up one for one, wasn't it?
It couldn't have been.
I swear, because it was just a salary dump for the Cubs. Let me look this up.
Cody Petit. I forgot about that guy. But yeah, like what an offseason we had last year. Freed, Bellinger, Devin Williams.
Yeah, December 2024, Bellinger for Cody Petit.
Wow.
Just straight up.
You're right. Yeah, just a salary dump. That's unbelievable when you think about what Cody Bellinger's asking for. Now I know it was just a salary dump, but the fact that we just gave him Cody Petit, who I probably feel like I don't know if he's even in the league right now. Yeah. Start with get Bellinger, trade for Freddie. That I think should be the two pieces on our mind. Like anything after that would be gravy, but Freddie and Belly gives us a chance to really win.
Yeah, if we do that and then we have a McMahon, Rosario platoon at third, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But our pitching is going to be nasty. Yeah, Bo would be gravy, but let's fucking go out and get Bellinger and Peralta.
Why not?
Why not?
We got the stove hot for the Yankees with Weathers. Now let's get the weather moving, if you know what I mean.
I didn't like what you just did there.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Well, this has been a blast. See y'all on Monday for our next episode.